for the most eclectic man in all of Lexington comedy. He's making his way to the stage right now. Please put your hands together for Dirty 4.5!
Oh my God. I want to say, I know a lot of people here are Wildcat fans. I thought you guys were going to come back like herpes the whole time. But instead they let me down like my dad. I know Colin stole my whole shit of doing rap songs. Yeah, right? Imagine a white guy stealing from a black guy. So fucking progressive. Do y'all want to hear real? Well, let me just tell y'all something. I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from an auntie and uncle you ain't even know you had. If you don't think I'm your cousin, you're probably racist. Wait to find out at a comedy show. The reason my name is 34 and a half is because I used to be a rapper. You feel me? And I used to sell drugs. But now I work in recovery and I tell people say no to drugs. I went from selling dope to selling hope. But I still miss my rap days. Can I do my rap song? Yeah. I need y'all to clap. Let me get a clap. I sell drugs to people that's trying to get them. People that's trying to get them. People that's trying to get them. I sell drugs to people that's trying to get them. People that's trying to get them. I sell it where I'm living. 108-50-159th Street, apartment 3A. 108-50-159th Street, apartment 3A. That was my rap song. I don't know if you guys know what happened to me. I ended up getting arrested pretty soon after that. They kicked my door in. Must have been racism. I don't know what happened. They said if you don't want to go to jail, you gotta snitch. And I was like, I'm 34 and a half. I'm not 6'9". Then they said you're going to get a life sentence. And I said, okay. You should have started with that. They said I gotta write some names down, so I wrote 3 names down. And I slid it to him. And he said, is this a joke? I said, what do you mean? He said, you wrote down Walmart, Rite Aid, and CVS. I said, those guys got all the drugs. They just sold my grandmother drugs last week. That did not work. They sent me to prison. Anybody in here been to prison? Nobody? I should have known a room full of white people was going. No, I never. Just don't commit crime. I don't know. I did a crime, they never caught me. But yeah, the worst thing about prison that nobody tells you is it's bad on your self-esteem. You know? I was there for 23 months. And nobody tried to rape me. No, it's not, I'm not gay enough. But after a while, you start to wonder, like, am I ugly? You know? I started dropping the soap on purpose. Like, oops. Did anybody see that? Hope nobody tries nothing. I better pick that up. You know? And it wasn't like they wasn't raping other people at the jail. Like I was in the yard one day and the guy walked up to me and said, yo, they raped what you call it the other night. I said, who? They said, Johnson. I said, he do got them green eyes. No. Anybody knows what CRF is? It's a consensual rape fantasy. Yes. Yeah, I mean, you ever meet a girl who's freaky, but her freak out-freak yours? Like, that's what happened to me recently on these dating sites. You gotta watch out. She said to me she wanted to do a CRF. I said, what's that? She said, consensual rape fantasy. I said, what do you mean? She said, I'm gonna leave my door open and I want you to come in here and just take it.
Oh, take what?
The pussy. They was ready, them some YNs, they were ready to come kill me. They just knew I was talking to them when I said pussy. If I see them on the news tomorrow, it was them niggas right there. It was them. She said, I want you to wear a mask. I'm like, I'm not coming in your neighborhood wearing a mask. Climbing through windows and shit. And I already told you I got self-esteem issues, so it was hard because she just kept saying no. So I felt unwanted. So I left. No, I mean, it's my fault though. I've been going on this new dating app. I don't know if y'all heard about it, the Citizens app. It's where all the freaks are. And it's better on my self-esteem because you can just tell them people no, and they like it. No, I remember the other night I was talking to this guy. He was saying how a black guy's fucking his ex-girl and he was mad about it. And I was like, it's worse when a white guy's fucking a black guy's ex-girl. Because when they go black, they're never supposed to go back. It's like I let my culture down. Was I not black enough? Then when they leave you, they get with a white guy who's like a nigga white guy. I mean, like his pants sag more than mine. I see it, I'm like, yo, pull your pants up, bro, come on. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I love Colin. The first time I met Colin, really, we had to do a roast battle with each other. We had to roast each other. Y'all want to hear the jokes I said about Colin? His parents are right there. So, I told Colin that it's weird doing it in front of his mom. They're like, I produced this. No, I was saying how, it's nice to see Colin in a new relationship because you know how his ex-girlfriend died in a motorboat accident? Because he has titties. And I was like, it's funny to see how, Colin is a big guy, and I thought he was like an athlete, but then I realized he played lacrosse, which is obviously not a sport. I looked it up on ESPN to see, because I'm like black from New York. Never heard of lacrosse until I got here. So they said it's a t-shirt that Colin couldn't fit. That was hard, Mom. They said it's a t-shirt that Colin couldn't fit. It's hockey for people who can't skate. And Quidditch for people who lack magic. Which makes sense because Colin looks like Ed Sheridan got ate by Ron Weasley. If you think these jokes are below the belt, don't worry, Colin can't see them.
That's why you won!
I didn't win. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking. I shouldn't make so many fat jokes, but just like Colin's closet, it's just so much material. No, what? My girl is ready to get. Oh. That's her baby, yo. Okay, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have no more Colin jokes. You got Truce, we good. No, You have a lot of great comedians here tonight. Thank you guys. Can I get you guys to just say like, comment, and subscribe with me real quick?
Like
Thank you. Make some noise for Paris.
Dirty 4.5,